Ugh. Hello, Callie. Hello. Ugh. An itchy eye. So we were back again. New week. New possibilities. Right? Right. I don't remember what happened last time. I think, yeah, Roa stabbed us, and we didn't die. And then we just kind of got saved by Sion. And then bunch of shit happened. Aniji, I was gonna tell you about that. How do I break it to you? I guess I just gotta say it straight up. It stopped downloading at 10%. I don't know what happened. It was downloading just fine yesterday and up until like 2 p.m. today or some shit. I think. I don't know. It stopped at 10.7. So I don't know. I don't know, like, why it stopped. Torrents are fucking weird, man. They usually just work. I don't know. Well, I said we should stop dilly-dallying and just get to it. Not new game. Continue.
そうか。まあ、この際自分が何者かなんてことは
Alright, we got this lore drop.
本当にどうでもいいんだ。
And this stuff was
ア
fucking
キラ
cool.
もそんなに気にしないでくれ。そのさ、俺生きてるだけでラッキーだって思うんだ。
Yeah. I think that's what matters, Shiki. Yeah, you're alive. And that's what matters. You know?
本当なら死んでいたような傷だったんだろう。ならこうしていられるだけで幸運だよ。
He epically survived. And that's pretty sick, man. That's pretty sick. That's right. But more importantly...
二つ目の疑問。シキはどうして生きてるんだ？
Wait, how did we say their names again? Capital Shiki was, Hiki, right? Hiki, right? Yeah. Hiki was capital and Shiki was lowercase, right? Yeah. I think that was the difference between the two.
兄さん、それは
Answer the question.
おかしいだろ。あいつが生きているのは。
Yeah, you don't know either, do you?
シキは遠野の血に負けて反転とやらをしたんだろう。
So he should have been dead. But lo and behold, he's not.
そうして俺を殺して親父に息の根を止められた。
Jesus, choked the life out of him? That's a bit excessive.
ならああして生きているはずがない。
Yeah. How could he live? Hello, visuals. You made it. Or I guess go. Welcome, go.
可能性があるとしたら一つだけだ。俺が一命を取り留めたようにあいつも一命を取り留めた。
Probably.
いや、もしかすると親父は息の根を止めなかったのかもしれないな。
Both possible outcomes. I couldn't tell you what actually happened though.
どんなに狂ってしまっても血を分けた自分の息子だ。だから殺せず人目につかないところで養生させていたんじゃないのか。俺が病院に担ぎ込まれたみたいに。
Possibility. I don't know. Akia doesn't respond. There we go. Which is fake, son. The fact that she doesn't even try to deny it is her strength. And also her weakness. Start working yet? Alright, hold on. It's working again! I don't know what you did, but there you go, it's working again. Hooray! It's downloading again. Alright, plug. So you gotta have something turned on for the download, huh? That's... I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Obviously, when you have to go to bed and all that, that is what it is. Nothing we can do about it, right? As if she's confirming that at least the broad strokes of what I said are true.
そうか。それで式がまともに戻ったら、塔の式として屋敷に呼び戻すつもりだったんだろうな。あの親父のことだから。
そんなこと。
No, it's true. Akia looks down without finishing her sentence.
いいんだ。秋葉が悪いわけでもないし、親父が悪いわけでもない。もちろん、式が悪いわけでもない。
Whose fault is it then?
原因はさ、本当にたまたまなんだよ。
Guess there's no one to blame in this one.
たまたま運が悪くて、よその国のイカれたやつが式に入っちまっただけなんだ。本当に悪いものがあるとすれば、それは式を狂わせたものだけだ。
Yeah. Akia continues to hang her head in silence. Our conversation ends here. To be honest, I didn't really want to find out all this stuff about myself. But that's not what's most important right now. I need to go and fight Aquid as soon as I possibly can.
ごめん、少し疲れた。眠るから外に出てくれないか。
Let me sleep.
はい。兄さんがそう言うのでしたら。
She's saying she's about to fucking cry, dude. Jesus. Okay, heads for the door.
アキハ。
Call for her to stop. There's one more thing I want to ask her.
何ですか、兄さん。
ああ。アキハはどうして俺をこの屋敷に呼んでくれたんだ。俺は本当の兄貴じゃないのに。
That is a very good question.
そんなバカなこと言わないでください。
And she is going to give the correct answer.
私にとって兄さんはあなただけです。今も昔も。兄さんは忘れてしまっただろうけど、子供の頃からずっと。
This is the correct answer to the question.
当の秋葉にとって兄さんはあなただけなんです。四季。
Yep. Yeah, it's about the best answer to give. Akia leaves the room, the door swinging shut behind her with a thud. They'll be talking to shit. With Akia gone, I finally have a chance to take stock of my current situation. Just past 10 o'clock. Only 4 hours have passed since I was attacked at school. My body won't move at all. I feel like I've turned into a remote-controlled robot. What I want my body to do, and I don't feel any pain, but my limbs won't even budge. Let out a deep sigh and calm myself down. Obviously not going to have much luck if I jump straight to trying to move the larger parts of my body, like my arms and legs. Stop being dry, thank you, sir. Thank you. I should start off small, then work my way up. I concentrate my efforts on trying to move just the pinky finger of my right hand. That's not even working, damn. I put all my energy into that little finger. Devote every fibre of my being to the goal of simply wiggling my pinky. My muscles feel like they're about to burst, but focus each and every one of them on that single point. 7 minutes pass, break out in a sweat, but eventually, my pinky finally twitches slightly. one article down, or one part of my body down, the rest of the fucking thing to go. I heave a huge sigh of relief. Maybe it's only my pinky. I got to claw back control over my body. I can do this. I'm not just a doll. I can move as I please. Next, I start rediscovering my sense of kinesthesia. I extend that control from my pinky finger to my ring finger, then to my palm, my elbow, my arm, all the way up to my shoulder. I'll do fucking going at it, Jesus. As movement returns to my limbs, so too does the pain. Because my entire body had been paralyzed, I hadn't felt it before. It makes perfect sense that as my nerves begin to slowly regain their function, my sense of pain will come back as well. But that's a lot too. A sheen of sweat forms my forehead. Body is racked with a sharp, piercing pain. If I don't regain control of my body, I won't be able to leave this room. I won't be able to get out of here, head for the city, or make it to the school. I won't be able to catch Arquid. Boy, I tell you, he's determined. Boy, I tell you. Fighting back my nausea, I hauled myself upright in bed. I did it. I'm sure it's going to take everything I've got in me just to walk. That's okay. It's already a miracle that I managed to survive after Rose stabbed the point on my chest. It'd be pretty presumptuous of me to ask for anything more than that. Yeah, Shiki, you've been through a good bit now. I think you should start resting, bro. Like, actually just fucking sleep for once. Take a look at the stab wound in my chest. However, there's nothing there that could be mistaken for one of those points of death. There are two such points in my body, but neither of them are on my chest. Suddenly, I feel calm. If someone stabs one of your points of death, you'll die instantaneously. That's an irrefutable fact. Even an immortal monster like Vlav was no exception to that rule. But then, if that's the case, there's no way I should have survived having one of mine pierced. 2 points. Vampire. Vampire? No way. I turned to mulled over as I based myself with putting on my jacket. Then, there's a light knock at the door, followed by Senpai letting herself into my room.
遠野くん、絶対安静だって言われたでしょ。
Now we're good.
なんで起き上がろうとしているんですか、あなたは。
Now I'm good. I'm good to go. Senpai marches directly over to the bed. Just words had taken her appearance for a moment.
何ですか、遠野くん。私の顔、何かついてます？
うん。メガネがついてる。
Yeah, you didn't wear glasses before, did you?
ええ、遠野くんとお揃いですね。
Seeing her smile like that clears away any doubts I might have had that she's the same old senpai I knew before. Despite saying she'd disappear from my life, she still went out of her way to rescue me. She may have turned out to be the sort of person I can go head to head with Roa. That behavior is just what I expect from senpai, I remember.
ありがとう。また先輩に助けられた。
Thank you, Thiel.
ええ、これで荒事は2回目です。いい加減次は見捨てますから覚悟していてくださいね。
Yeah, sure. Second time getting her hands dirty? I was referring to when we talked at the site of the collapse. She must have saved me again some other time without me even realizing it.
そっか。2回目だったんだ。
The first time is against Vlav, no? That's the first time she saves us, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
わかった。覚悟しとくよ。次は必ずやられる前にやることにする。
I stare right back at Senpai as I say that.
遠野くん、もしかしてまだ懲りてないんですか？
Sure haven't.
懲りてないも何も俺は被害者だよ。あっちから問答無用でやってきたんだ。懲りるも何もないだろう。
Yeah.
それはそうですけど、遠野くんやる気満々じゃないですか。
Got a fun arc, man. I'll respond to Senpai's words right away. Don't know what kind of face I'm making right now. All I know is that this is no time to be sitting back and doing nothing.
先輩、質問していいですか？
A question?
嫌です。と言っても、遠野くんには通じないようですね。いいですよ。それで遠野くんがおとなしくしてくれるなら安いものです。しばらくおしゃべりにお付き合いしちゃいます。
I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but hey, you can try. Senpai takes a seat on the chair that Aki had been sitting on earlier. I don't expect her to try and stop me, but I guess I don't actually know what her true intentions are.
マリオも来ているんですか？あとノエル先生は？
先生は自宅療養中です。マリオでしたら下で明葉さんと交渉中ですね。今後の対策の打ち合わせと、まあ急所の探り合いでしょうか。
That's a conversation I'd like to see. Hold on. Mario and Aki talking? That's a conversation I'd love to hear about. What the hell? Bro, no fair. I want to know what kind of conversation they're having. What the hell? It's not fair. We're stuck with CL. Senpai says all this as though it's no concern of hers. Even though she's connected to Mario, it seems they're not particularly close. I mean, I don't know so much interesting as just funny because Mario's gonna keep swearing and Aki's not going to be able to react to it accordingly.
じゃあ聞きます。さっきのやつがロアなんですね。
はい。あれが今代のロアの転生体です。7年前に遠野くんの命を略奪した遠野四季。そのあたりの事情は明葉さんに聞きました？
Yeah.
ああ、聞いた。なんだ先輩、明葉と仲良くなったの？あいつ先輩たちのこと嫌ってるみたいだったけど。
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but maybe.
ええ、嫌われてますよ。明葉さんは異端狩りという私の仕事も嫌いなら、私自身のことも気に食わないそうです。
You know what? You're saying it with a smile, so you know what? Fair enough.
ですね。 並大抵の嫌われようじゃありません。この件が片付き次第、殺し合いをするのも辞さない感じです。
What a smile on her face, alright. Alright, okay. What a smile on her face. Says something rather frightening.
そっか。まあそれは置いておいて。
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
話はロアに戻るんだけど、奴の住処はうちの学校だったんですか？
Yeah, I mean, to be fair. Yeah, no, that makes sense that they hate each other. Yeah, that makes sense.
ロアの隠れ家は他にも複数あったようですが、現在あの校舎を根城にしているのは間違いないようですね。
Why the school? What the hell?
アルクエイドがロアの死者たちを残らず排除した結果、自分から動き出したんだと思います。
Yeah, that makes sense, but why the school? In other words, Aquatis hasn't found Roa. In that case, there's a chance they can catch her.
遠野くん？
いえ、考え事をしてました。けど、どうしてロアはうちの学校なんかを住処にしてるんですか？そもそもあれは本当にロアなのかな？なんか聞いていたのとイメージが違いすぎて。
Yeah, he's supposed to have long hair, but they don't.
そのイメージというものが間違いですね。ロアは転生する吸血鬼。その時の姿や性格、思考性が変化するのは当然です。
But he's still the very same.
いいですか、遠野くん。ロアが転生先に選んだ肉体は、ロアとは別の人格、人間として育ちます。知性が十分に育たなければ、ロアは己を発揮できませんから。
Which is the age of 18.
そうして一個人として成長した人間の全てを苗床にして、ロアは姿を現します。よりしろがロアに変身するのではなく、ロアの思想をよりしろが受け継ぎ、新しいロアになると考えてください。
Yeah.
ですので、ロアとして覚醒した後も、その代のロアの行動原理は肉体に沿うものになりがちです。
Yeah. That makes sense.
肉体に影響される。じゃああいつは間違いなく四季の考え方を持ったロアということなんですか？
Which is why he talks to Shiki the way he does about, you know, the reunion. It's a reunion on that because he still thinks he's also Shiki. Or Iki, sorry.
半々の状態といったところでしょうか。転生先となった当の四季の意識は7年間専盲状態だった。だから四季本人の自我が弱い時、思想はオリジナルの初代ロアのものに近くなる。あれが転生者ロアであると同時に吸血鬼四季として活動していたのはそのためです。
Oh, it's because Hiki's waning. The original Roa might, or is slowly manifesting. Oh. Well.
こんなケースはロアの歴史の中でも珍しいことでしょうね。ある意味、ロアという人物はもう存在しないんです。あそこにいるのは永遠という事柄、不老不死を求める脅迫観念に過ぎません。厄介なのはその脅迫観念に意志と歴史、積み重ねた魔道の知識があるということ。
Wizardry? Nay.
ロアは不老不死の探求を続けられるのなら、自分が何をしようと構わない。四季本人の意志、四季の欲求を止めることはしません。むしろ欲望の達成を手助けするでしょう。よりしろの確執が消えれば、思想は完全にロアだけのものになりますから。
So he'll keep chasing us, huh? That's what I'm assuming. He'll keep going after Chiki here, or Chiki, yeah.
四季本人のやりたいこ
はい。おそらく彼はアルクエイドから隠れることより、遠野くん、あなたの殺害を第一としていたはずです。
Yeah, he's gonna keep chasing us till we're dead.
式の目的が俺の殺害ってどうして？
そうですね。言いにくいことですが、当の式にとってあなたは自分を殺した人だからだと思います。
So we're both confused. Uh-huh.
殺されたのはこっちの方なのに。あべこべですよ、それ。
でも遠野くんは生きている。そして式は殺されてしまった。その結果、あなたは遠野式になってしまったでしょ。式は遠野の身内たちの手によって処罰された後、奇跡的に蘇生しました。けれど、その後に自分の家に戻っても彼の居場所はなくなっていたんです。
Yeah.
だって遠野家の長男はきちんと生きていて、妹の明葉さんと暮らしていたんですから。
Very strange.
ある意味、あなたは遠野式という人物を殺してしまったんです。彼の帰る場所をあなたが全て奪ってしまった。
Damn. Robbed him of his whole life, huh? Dick move, bro. Honestly, dick move.
遠野牧久によって幽閉されていた式が自分として暮らしていたあなたにどんな感情を抱くかは分かりやすすぎるぐらいです。
Yeah. I'd be pissed too, honestly. I'd be just as mad. I don't know about you guys, but I'd be just as mad.
式にとって俺は自分の名前を使って党の式になりすましている偽物なわけか。
An imposter must be pretty sus too.
はい。式は何よりもあなたを憎んでいたんだと思います。
Damn, woke up extra old to be a hater. I don't like that this is how things turned out either. Without that matters to Hiki. To him, I'm simply an imposter worthy of hatred. He's a man whose place in this world was stolen away by an outsider. That hatred never went away. It grew larger and larger over the course of those 7 long years. So that's how it is. Given all that, it makes sense for killing me to be the first thing he'd want to do.
でもさ、殺されたのは俺の方なんだ、先輩。
Yeah,
遠野くん。
that's right. I had something taken away from me, too. I'd have been 10 years old back then. Shiki, who had lived up until that point, was wiped away without a trace. I have no memories of my childhood before the age of 10. Though I never had the desire to meet my real parents, the memories I've lost were probably important to me. The child with an unknown surname. The child only known as Shiki. Chiki no longer exists.
遠野くん、憎しみで戦おうとするのはいけないことです。
Something must have picked up on something wrong in my muttering, and she gives me a word of advice. But I'm afraid that concern is completely misplaced, senpai.
そんなんじゃないです。俺がロアを殺すのは別の理由ですから。
憎しみはないんですか？
No reason to.
全くないわけじゃないけど、それはただあるだけの話です。憎しみの他にも思うところはありますから。
Arc.
それとは関係のないところでロアは放っておけない。放っておくと一人とんでもない無茶をするやつがいる。
Yep. Arc.
だから俺も急がないと。最後まで手伝うってあいつと約束したんだから。
Oh, love. That's right. Can't just laze around here doing nothing at a time like this. Even though she was suffering from an equally severe pain this entire time, she still put on that bright and carefree attitude for me.
わかりません。どうしてそこまで彼女に肩入れするんですか？アルクエイドは吸血鬼です。遠野くんとは違うものじゃないですか。
Not really.
それも関係ないですよ。俺はアルクエイドだから肩入れするんです。仮にあいつが人間だろうと怪獣だろうと。
Actually, I should probably avoid the word monster. She'd definitely get upset about it later.
人魚だろうと結果は変わらない。それぐらい俺はあいつそのものに惚れてるんです。
Damn, what is this? Anne writing this dialogue? Yo, Anne, did you write this shit? Damn. Did you write this shit? Damn. Look Senpai dead in the eyes and tell her how I feel. She puts her hands on her cheeks. It seems she's blushing for some reason.
あくまで彼女に協力すると言うんですね、遠野くんは。
So there's no CL romance, basically. Bro, she's not done nothing, bro. She's not that bad now, bro. She's not done nothing now, bro. She good. She's done nothing. Of course. That's why I have to head for school as soon as my body recovers. There's a chance Aqua will find Roa and end up fighting him. If that happens, there's no guarantee that she'll make it out alive. I'm not sure how much help I'll be in a fight with my body in its current state. It's gotta be better than having her go at it alone.
無理ですね。たとえ遠野くんが満足に動けたところで、今の彼女ではロアには対抗できません。
So, I'll still go.
対抗できないってどうしてそう断言できるんですか、先
Also,
輩。
yeah, how can you be so sure? How can you be so sure?
単純な足し算ですから。
I don't know what that word means. So, yeah.
彼女は一度決壊した吸血衝動を抑えて活動している。そのために能力はさらに低下し、ロアの半分にも満たないでしょう。
Oh, after she went red. Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
遠野くんの力はロアの半分もありませんから、遠野くんが協力したところでロアには太刀打ちできません。
But CL, what if
そも
you
そも
help?
彼女は死にかかっています。
Well, what if you help?
能力が弱っているのに自分の衝動を抑えつけている。私たちで言うのなら、肺が潰れているのに動き回っているようなものです。
What the hell? What do you mean she's on the verge of death? It's true that she's in a lot of pain. There's no way that she's actually dying.
もちろん、それは吸血衝動を抑えなければ回復できるものです。楽になりたいのなら、人間の血を吸えばいい。けれどアルケイドは、二度と人の血は吸わないでしょう。
Small little 30-second break. I'll take that. Nice, nice. Oh man, it feels like we're really moving to endgame, but I don't know, man. I can't tell him. I thought we moved to endgame like 2 streams ago, but I can't fucking tell. I can't tell at this point. I'm so clueless. Obviously, I don't. Percentages and all that's fine, but it's like I don't want to know how close I am. In game, yeah, like I don't know, like when it's over. It feels close, but it's still probably far away. So.
だからロアを追いかける限り、彼女は自分から死に近づいているんです。
Yeah, alright.
ふざけるな、そんなの。
Stand up from the bed. And I fall to the ground with a thud. I managed to brace for impact. I just slammed into the floor like a piece of discarded garbage. It's so pathetic that I want to die. The awkwardness in that kind of state. Here I am. So weak that I can't even walk on my own.
無茶はしないでください。傷自体は合ってないようなものですけど、遠野くんの生命力は空っぽなんです。ロアの今代の転生体、四季の能力でしょう。あなたはナイフで刺されただけで、ごっそりと命そのものを削り取られたんです。
命。
Life? What?
生命を活動させる動的な結合力。平たく言えばエネルギーですね。生きている限り動的な結合力は作り出されますけど、その蓄積量は個人差があるんです。
Okay.
一人の体から取り出せる生命力は無尽蔵ではなく限度がある。蓄積している生命力を一瞬にして奪われたら、その個体は生命活動を停止するんです。
Oh, I see. Life. Life that brings movement to life.
それは物を生かしているということですか？
I suppose so.
そうですね。厳密に言うと死ではありません。ガソリンが切れてしまったから動かなくなるということですから。エンジンは壊れていないんですから、エネルギーさえ戻ればまた走り出せます。
Okay. As she finishes talking, Senpai helps me up off the ground and tries to put me back to bed.
いい。もう横にはならない。
もう自分一人じゃ立ってられない人が何を言ってるんですか？
Then carry me to battle. I don't fucking care anymore.
横になるのが嫌でしたらこうしてください。
The firm push, Senpai makes me take a seat on the bed. I'm out of breath just from sitting down on the bed. Damn it. I'm going to make it to the school at this rate. If I didn't mention me to it awkward, I'd just end up holding her back.
いいんですよ。遠野くんはもう戦わなくて。ロアのことならあと数日もあれば決着がつきますから。
決着ってどうやって？
ロアの転生体が特定できましたから、法王町、私たちの本拠地ですけど、今回はマーリオもいますし、3日もあれば十分な数の代行者が送り込まれますから、ロアはそれでおしまいです。結局また同じことの繰り返しになりますけど、とりあえずそれで今代のロアは処理できます。
Damn. 3 days. 3 whole days?
ダメだ。そんなもの待ってられない。今夜にでもアルクエドはロアとやり合うかもしれないんだ。
And we don't want that.
だったらそんなもの何の意味もないじゃないか。
Put strength into my legs. Do my best to disguise my labored breathing. I stand up from the bed.
先輩、俺のナイフどこだ？
Where is it?
私が預かってますけど、 あなたに渡すと思いますか？
Yes.
思わない。けど、人のものを取り上げないでほしい。
Also true. And give me it back.
確か、汝盗むべからず。
Thou shalt not steal. Okay, cheeky over preaching, or cheeky preaching over here, okay. Acknowledging my argument. Senpai produces my knife from... That's a weird sentence. Senpai produces my knife from her habit.
この担当は遠野くんのですからお返ししますけど、
Thank you.
学校に戻るつもりなんですか？
Yes.
何度もそう言ってる。アルクエイドがロアを見つける前に、俺が。
I'll kill him. If he's after my life, we're destined to fight to the death sooner or later. Given that, I'll take the initiative and go kill him to protect Awkward.
そんな体でですか？
Yeah.
やっぱりわかりませんね。あなたがそこまで彼女にこだわる理由、聞かせてください。それを聞かせてくれるのなら、私はもう止めませんから。
Love. Somebody asked me the same question from before. To put strength into my trembling knees, or examine my own feelings one more time, so to take from them the strength I need to get out of here.
俺は
The reason why I want to save her is because I love her? Is it because I enjoy being with her? Yeah, those things both go without saying. There's a deeper reason, one that I will absolutely never let go of.
あいつ一人だからさ。なんかほっとけないんだ。多分理由はそんなものだよ。
Well said, Shiki. Well said.
嘘です。そんなことで自分の命をないがしろにはできません。真面目に答えてください、遠野くん。
Nope.
そんな理由じゃ私は納得できません。
Well, you don't know what love is yet, so...
いや、本当に理由はそんなことなんだ。あいつは今まで一人で楽しいことがいっぱいあるってことも知らなくて、ずっとバカみたいに一人だった。そんなのは寂しすぎるだろ。そんな意味のない人生、俺は許せない。だから
That's why I just wanted to tell her. I wanted to tell her how many things there are to do in this world. Most of them absolutely pointless or meaningless. Even a child knows that the joy in life comes from doing those things anyway. I wanted her to know.
ただ教えてやりたかった。あいつはあんなに楽しそうに笑っていたけど、そんなのは誰にでも手に入れられるものなんだって教えてやりたかった。世の中にはもっともっとつまらない悩みなんて消し飛ぶぐらい楽しいことがあるんだって何回でも連れ回したかった。当たり前のことを当たり前のように感じられるように、あいつを幸せにしてやりたかった。
Didn't want to do it out of pity. Simply longed for things to be that way. For her to always be able to smile. After all, her smile is a truly beautiful sight.
だってそうだろ。
He really fucking has what it is what it is.
あいつは今まで救われなかった分、その何倍も幸せにならなくちゃいけない。 帳尻は合わせないと嘘だ。だいたいあいつが一人で亡くなる方法なんて簡単すぎる。そんなことで悩んでるとかバカみたいだ。
That's right. It's way too simple. All you have to do is talk to someone. Do the things that you want to do.
きっとさ、それは誰にだってしてやれることなんだ。他の誰でもあいつを幸せにすることはできる。だから確かに俺がこんなみっともない体でこんな風に躍起になる必要はない。他の誰にだってあいつを一人で亡くすことができるんだから。
I know that. I know that. But I just can't accept it.
けどダメなんだ。他の誰かになんて任せられないし、このままあいつと別れることなんてできない。俺にはもうあいつ以外にいないんだ。
Yeah. Now a psychopath like me, person who gave up on everything, died like a dog, is asking for so much.
アルクエイドを愛してる。
As a man, love anything and everything about her.
でもそれ以上に俺は自分の手であいつを幸せにしてやりたい。そのために自分の命が使われるのならそれでいい。このままであいつに消えてほしくない。今はただそれだけなんだ、先輩。
Wow. Jesus Christ, Shiki. You're alright, kid. You're alright. You're not so bad. Yeah, I'd say you've about redeemed yourself, yeah? You're not so bad, Shiki. You're alright, kid. You're alright. Yeah. That's all there is to it. I want to place Awkward's life above even my own. I can now say with conviction that this is the reason why my eyes exist.
他の誰でもですか。バカなこと言わないでください。他の誰にもできませんよ。だってそんなことを言えるのは世界中で遠野くんだけみたいですから。
Senpai breathes out a heavy sigh and shrugs her shoulders.
先輩。
ちょっと頭にきちゃいました。彼女もう十分幸せじゃないですか。
Mouth curls into a wry smile. She spoke those words in a gentle voice. And then, I heard the sound of tree branches rustling outside the window.
驚かないでいいですよ。彼女が立ち去っただけですから。さっきからおかしな違和感があったんですけど、やっぱりそうだったんですね。
So Ark heard the whole thing, huh? She was fucking listening. Set my glasses over toward the window.
ロアより遠野くんの方を優先してきてたなんて彼女らしくないですけど。まあこれでロアの方を優先しているようでしたら私がとどめを刺しに行きますが。
Wow.
なんでアルクエイドが俺の部屋なんかに来るんだよ。
Uy. Sure is a lot of feelings going through this goddamn conversation. Good lord.
遠野くんがロアにやられたから心配で見に来たんでしょう。
That sounds about right.
私たちの話に聞き耳を立てていて、たった今ロアのところに行っちゃいましたけど。
言ったってどうして？
当たり前じゃないですか。あんなこと聞いちゃったら私だって同じ行動をとります。羨ましいけど同じぐらい哀れですね。
だからどうして？
遠野くんはアルクエイドを助けたい。けどアルクエイドは遠野くんを巻き込みたくない。
Of course you are, bro. Ah, Kumi. Oh, what do we do with you? What do we do with you?
なら答えは一つです。さて、これで諦めがついたでしょ。
No.
遠野くんがどう頑張ったところで彼女には追いつけません。ですからあとは私たちに任せてゆっくり体を。
She better live, if that's the case.
ふざけるな！
Fit of rage. I grabbed Senpai by the collar. It's like doing that trait about of dizziness. About of dizziness. But that doesn't matter right now.
こうなると分かって俺に理由を聞いたのか？
いいえ、私遠野くんが彼女をそういう風に見てたなんて知りませんでした。確かにこれは私の失策です。
Senpai's expression is utterly unflinching. She stares back at me. Her eyes calm even as I grabbed her by the collar. Doing this won't solve anything. Aqua has already left. This isn't the time for me to be blaming Senpai.
彼女の後を追う。連れて行け。
そんな体の人の脅迫を聞くと思っているんですか？
Yeah. No. Of course not.
知るか。言うことを聞かないなら、ここでめちゃくちゃに暴れてやる。
Yo, Shiki. Yo. I don't think you're in a position to say that. Or even be able to do that, but yo. Okay. Sure. Senpai's expression is thrown into disarray. The composed face of hers gives way to shock, followed by what appears to be deep thought. Then, Senpai lets out yet another sigh.
その提案は魅力的ですけど仕方ありません。
What? What do you... You want me to fuck you up? I mean, shit, alright. If that was your into.
私の失策でもありますし、乗りかかった船ですから、こうなったら終着までお付き合いします。
Yes. Senpai removes my hands from her collar and struggles around to my side.
それじゃあ連れて行ってあげますから、おとなしくしていてくださいね。
Out the window. Alright. There we go, chat. I don't even get a chance to be surprised. The hub, Senpai hoists me up off of the bed.
秋葉さんに見つかると止められますので、彼女と同じ方法で行きましょうか。
Alright.
はい、ちょっと、シエル先輩。
We. Her light tap as she kicks off. Senpai leaps out of the open window, carrying me in her arms. Save point. No. Well, beneath the flawless moon, there leaps the beautiful Avatar. She springs from the roof of one building to the next, never stopping, never slipping, her flight as straight as an arrow. Her destination has already been decided. The city's educational institute. That high school building, far removed from the hustle and bustle of the city, is the battlefield haunted by her mortal enemy. Barely 2 kilometers separate the mansion atop the hill from the school. With her powerful legs, she'll reach her destination in a matter of minutes. It's a dance she's well accustomed to. An action perfectly calibrated to the task of running her opponents through with no wasted motion. Too many dead apostles, her form is synonymous with the thunder of death. However, on this particular night, the path she carved through the air is warm and tender.
大好き大好き大好き大好き
Damn, Shiki, you fucking did it. She's screaming for love while going to kill someone. As she looks up at the sky, she releases her pent-up emotions to the heavens. Because if she hadn't, her chest would have burst open. If she hadn't placed her hands against her cheeks, she would have grinned so hard that she'd have fallen. Her chest brims with an incredible light. A continuous shiver of fulfillment runs like pins and needles from the base of her neck up into the brain. This is the first time she has felt these things, and she revels in it. The pessimism that bound her until recently is nowhere to be found. It's possible that her body really is on the brink of collapse. It's possible that she really doesn't have enough strength left in her to fight. It's possible that even if she defeats the vampire lurking in that school, there may be no future for her. It's possible that everything up until this point has been a fruitless struggle, that there is no meaning and no salvation.
構わないそんなの全然どうでもいい
Wait a minute. Is this a piano cover of the opening? It is! It is! Oh wow, I didn't fucking notice. I listen to the song fucking constantly, it's so good. Herself, Roa, their petty feud. All of that is already in the past for her. What animates her now is the feeling held within her heart. A feeling she is experiencing now for the first time. The desire to protect the one she holds dear. This generation's Roa is different. He's less obsessed with the true ancestors, and his pursuit of immortality is half-hearted. This Roa harbors an intense motive against one person in particular. After looking back at the course of events, she comes to a conclusion. She understands the connection between Chiki and Nikki in much the same way as she understands her own relationship with Roa.
だから私が倒す
She will not put him in harm's way ever again. And now, she no longer feels hesitant to fight Roa. Up until a few minutes ago, she had been pretty terrified of going up against him. After all, the voice of reason in the back of her head had told her that her odds of winning are slim. It wasn't the idea of being unable to eradicate Roa that had terrified her. was the thought that if she were to be defeated, if she were to disappear, she would never be able to see him again. All of that has changed. What drives her now is the overwhelming joy that courses through her entire body. She's home by herself. Just can't leave her alone. That's probably my reason. She lets out a soft squeal. Her eyes, her lips, her entire body curling in on itself in nervous embarrassment. I wonder if I can win. Wonder if I'll survive. Wonder if I'll ever be able to see him again. It would be nice if I could, she thought. For that reason, she'll fight. She'll fight for that ray of hope. This is the first time she's had such a guiding principle. It's neither hatred nor duty that drives her. The avatar in white races through the night, spurred on by happiness. By the joy of being able to do something for his sake.
私に返せるものはないけれど。
At least allow me to thank you for this warmth inside my chest.
あなたの敵をやっつけるわ。
She decides to use all of her remaining strength and end things tonight. Once and for all. Even now, memory of those precious few seconds burns in her heart. She smiles, knowing that those simple words were enough to make her 1,000-year journey worth it. Jeez, bro. Gee, bro. We raced through the darkened city and finally arrived at the school. Somehow I ran the whole way here, deep from rooftop to rooftop, just as Aqua had. But somehow she isn't even short of breath despite also having to carry me the entire time. It's now beginning to dawn on me that she may actually be just as ludicrous as a person as Aqua herself.
遠野くん、歩けますか？
Yes.
歩けなくても歩きます。
Exactly.
これからロアを殺しに行くんですから。
そうですね。では、この先は自分の足でお願いします。
Yes. Somebody sets me down on the ground. The school building is eerily quiet. Everything that awaits us once we enter is a fight to the death. Draw a deep breath, take off my glasses. What the hell? Blue. I'm struck by a splitting headache. This intense discomfort, coupled with the fact that I can't even move my body properly, it's almost enough to make me want to scream.
まずいですね。目覚めたばかりとはいえ、やはり月齢の影響を受けますか？
Somebody gazed up at the night sky with a serious look on her face. The lambent light of the moon spills down, illuminating the darkened school.
まずいって何がです？
ロアの状態です。神祖は月齢によってその能力限度を上下させます。彼らは満月に近いほど力を増す。それは
Oh.
使徒であるロア本人も同じです。
Okay, that's... I see. Truly fascinating. Truly. The moon, bro. Yeah, the moon be doing a lot of shit. That moon does a lot, apparently.
今夜のロアは限りなく不死身に近いでしょう。今の私の装備では殺しきれないかもしれません。
That's that's really bad. So he's practically unkillable. Still, that means nothing to me. Or, still, that means nothing to me. As long as there exists a way for him to die, then it doesn't matter how difficult he might be to kill. I can kill him all the same. I just need him to get close. It doesn't matter if he pierces my chest the instant after he does. If he gets close, I'll skewer his death in less time than it takes to draw a single breath.
それにしても今夜は明るいですね。これじゃあ闇に紛れて忍び込むのも難しいです。
So it will be.
月の明るい夜は好きなんですけど、今日だけは別物ですね。
I wonder, CL, will you go powered? I wonder. Senpai breathes out a sigh. Breaths out a sigh, sorry. The night is blue, frozen in place beneath the brilliant light of the moon. Beautiful as it may appear, it puts the depth of existence in full display.
そうかな。俺は月の明るい夜は嫌いです。
I like the moon. What do you? Okay, let me ask you. How do you guys feel about the bright moonlit nights? I think they're great. Although when the moon shines brightly, well, not maybe because we don't have vampires to deal with, but yeah, I like a shiny moon, a shining moon in the night sky. Love it. See, there you go. I love it. Yeah, I think it's great. Not that we ever get the fucking chance because it was fucking cloudy, but hey, when we ever get the chance, it's pretty great.
遠野くん、
My brain creaks. There's the
太
red
陽
lines.
じゃなくて月の弱い明かりだと余計にはっきり見えるから。線をかき消すくらい強い日差しか本当の暗闇の方が気が楽だ。
Ah, that's why they're blue. Okay, because they're more prominent now. It's the pain that's caused my brain to grate like this. But the knowledge of what's coming next.
ああ、今夜は特に狂いそうだ。何もかも死にやすそうで、まるで月の荒野にいるみたい。
Although, with things the way they are, the chances of me being able to see Roa's death are vanishingly slim. But don't falter, Shiki. You've been through worse.
遠野くん、ここでお別れです。
Nani?
ここから先は一人で行ってください。私は別行動をしますから。
Okay.
別行動？先輩、何かするんですか？
ですね、私だってロアを処理するのが目的なんですよ。ただ今代のロアは今までより強力なようですから、真正面から挑むことはしません。
That makes sense to me.
遠野くんとアルクエイドがロアに殺された後、その隙をついてロアを処断します。
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Why? What? But what? Senpai remains completely deadpan as she informs me of her battle plan. Yeah, I can count on her not to try and gloss over the hard truths.
わかりました。勝手ですけど、その時は後始末をよろしくお願いします。
I mean, it's supposed to. Fair enough, right? What can you do? Fair enough.
はい。仕事に私情を挟むのはここまでです。
Yeah.
遠野くんは彼女のために戦うのでしょう。それと同じように、私にも自分なりの理由があるんです。
I see.
ですから、これ以上あなたたちを助けることはできません。
That's fair.
はい。ありがとうございます、先輩。これでお別れかもしれないから言っておきますね。 俺先輩のことを好きでしたよ。先輩と有彦と3人でバカみたいな話をしてるのは楽しかった。
Yeah, we had fun. Talking with Ciel was fun. The few times we did, it was fun. But that's the end of that now.
はい。私も夢みたいでした。
Yeah. Senpai flits away toward the school building, vanishing like a bird melting into the darkness. Well done.
さあ行くか。
Here we go. I ready myself as well. Slip past the school gates. Can barely even walk properly. The school building feels impossibly distant. Every step I take, a fresh wave of nausea washes over me. So I push through and force my body to jog toward the school. Alright, chat, here we go. Leaving Tonoshiki behind, the executioner infiltrates the darkened school building. This is no headlong assault, it's a clandestine operation. She's already well accustomed to raiding enemy territory. To Ciel the Executor, slaying vampires is a matter of professionalism, not of pride. The thought of barreling in through the front door would be insane to her, as would the idea of challenging him to a fair fight. She propels herself along a creeping shadow. Her advance is silent, of course, but that's not all. Her sense, her body heats, her heartbeat, every vital process that could give her away has been sealed off from the world. She even goes so far as to completely empty her mind. There exist some vampires who are able to detect the ripples of cause and effect brought about by an intruder's thoughts. It's not clear whether Mikhail Roa Valnamyong has reached that level as of tonight. A true ancestor like Aqua can almost certainly exert that amount of dominion over the area. If Aqua realizes that Ciel has infiltrated the school, then that information will also become known to her opponent, Roa. If that happens, a surprise attack is off the table. In order to avoid that scenario, Ciel turns herself into a machine. An automaton that only follows the orders she's laid out in advance, unthinking, unswerving. Ciel mechanically advances on the blind spot that will spell Roa's inevitable death. Through the detection magecraft, she can sense what's going on around her. Roa lies in wait in the gym, surrounded by the vast number of magecraft formulas he's inscribed. Aqua is moving toward the gym through the connecting hallway. Sparks crackle across the concrete face of the building. There's 0D, the magical energy that Roa has kept in store up until now. It's jockeying for supremacy with Aqua's own magical energy. If Ciel hadn't sealed off her thoughts, it would have reminded her of a powder keg. The concentration of magical energy is almost electrical, and even the slightest movement could set off a reaction that would blow an intruder sky high. Tonoshi can make his way through there? Even a thought like that won't present itself now. She's nothing more than a killing machine, making her way from the courtyard to the rooftop. Not even the appearance of Roa himself would be enough to shock her out of her trance. In addition, what the fuck is that? Over there. Over there is something that makes her doubt her own eyes. A ghoulish herald of death. What the fuck is that? The abnormal creature clings to the wall. Even for CL, who has dispatched countless dead apostles and other monsters, this grotesque beast is something that she has never even heard of, let alone seen. I guess I should say, if you have arachnophobia, look away. Its outer skin is as hard as bark. It's still as supple as leather. Its abdomen is bloated and misshapen. From it protrude 6 legs. Claws and tusks like those of a colossal dinosaur just from the lump on its right shoulder. Its lower body resembles a spider, while its upper body looks almost human. That said, the 8 eyes give off a distinctively spider-like impression. Yeah, I hate this thing. This is disgusting. What's most bizarre of all is the murky and jumbled consciousness being given off by that aberration, which she can't pin down as either hostility or outright bloodlust. Faced by it, she senses a murderous impulse strong enough to make one curl up and accept death. Faced by it, she senses hostility so extreme that goosebumps break out all over her body. She has never run across a consciousness like this before. She has no way to analyze it. This thing probably isn't even written off in the church's documents. No ordinary human can fathom the origin of such a consciousness. It reminds her of an oil painting from a certain renowned artist. A single-minded depiction of a city enveloped by the blue gloom of night, daubed over with the moon and stars. Yo, this fucking background's making it hard to read, I won't lie. It's making it hard to read, Jesus. It's as if she's been transported to an entirely different dimension. Thank you. Without realizing it, Ciel begins breathing again. All thoughts relating to Roa, Shiki, and Aquid vanish from her mind. The only thing that fills her now is the primordial fear. A very human fear. The sort a girl would naturally have before she learned of the existence of monsters. Before she became an executor. Namely, an unbearable revulsion for creepy things. The school building shudders and shakes. That scared me a little bit. Its steel frame groans under the stress caused by the magical energy had filled the air, detonating in a chain reaction. This isn't the work of that creature. It's the start of the fight between Aquin and Roa. She was only a few seconds too slow, but it cost her dearly. Realizing that she's lost her chance to assassinate Roa, she immediately switches gears, focusing on her new target. I do not understand what you're saying, but I agree. Oh! It lunges. It isn't clear whether the creature is a bug or a beast. Its 3-meter long body comes getting across the face of the building all the same. The shaking of the building doesn't seem to face it at all. They're only 8 meters away. The unknown monster aims its collection of disgusting arms at CL. The arms lash out like whips. Recognizing the stench they give off as that of a dead apostle, CL manages to regain her composure. Slight ad break. Alright, take a slight pause here. Shit's about to get intense now. Holy fuck. I'm about to work overtime on this fucking reading because there's no character dialogue. Alright, they're over, and I read this.
新種のグールなんですね。
Yes. Roma's stationed here to stand guard against her. Makes complete sense when you think about it. Still standing on the ground, Ciel takes a stock of this enormous ghoul clinging to the wall. Though its entire body bristles with lethal weapons, there are only two that deserve special attention. The tusks sprouting from the lump on its shoulder and its enormous left arm. The tusks on its shoulder aren't intended for close combat. Instead, you're almost certain as she suspected, they're missiles designed to shoot prey from a distance. The projectile that massive scores a direct hit on her at that speed, her body will be smashed to smithereens. As she darts upwards and away, the arms continue their single-minded pursuit. Entirely unperturbed by the hail of blows raining down around her, the executor leaps away to the rooftop in the span of a single breath. The enormous ghoul comes scurrying for the rooftop in pursuit. Its 6 legs send it gliding across the crowd just as smoothly as it had scaled the face of the building.
サイズの割には素早いようですが。
As she studies its movements, she begins to piece together her plan of attack. Dude, this thing is so fucking ugly, dude. That enormous ghoul is like a mobile artillery platform. Its elastic red arm, along with the tusks that protrude from its shoulder, the next volley of which is already beginning to grow back, must be its forward-firing weapons. A body tailored to extend a long-range warfare. However, that doesn't necessarily mean it's weak when it comes to close combat. If Ciel were to rush in to attack it head-on, that gigantic left arm would steamroll any defense she might be able to muster.
もっとも。
That'll only happen if it can hit her. The enormous left arm goes against the entire concept of that ghoul. It throws the whole body off balance and actually ends up hindering its own movement. If that left arm had been identical to its right, it would have made for a much sturdier mobile fortress. May have even been able to corner Ciel with its long-range offensive. Yes. Its arms whip out at her once more. Dodging each of them by a hair's breadth, the executor continues to surge forward. The thread that had gripped her mere moments ago has vanished completely. She might still be in the dark about the true nature or origin of this enemy, but she's at least managed to get a handle on its fighting capabilities. And though it's an entirely novel threat, there's nothing to suggest it's capable of taking her down. There's no risk that she'll lose to that ghoul. She has complete confidence that the armaments she has on her are more than sufficient to exterminate it. If there's a problem, it would be
時間。
the enemy is wholly unknown. Its abilities rival those of higher-ranked dead apostles. Taking all that into account, it seems unlikely that it'll die after only 1 or 2 judgments. Just how long will it take to kill it so utterly that it can no longer regenerate?
10分。それ以上は使えない。
The Executor's Magecraft scorches the ghoul's body. Despite taking a lightning strike that would have obliterated the body of even the largest animals head-on, the ghoul leaps backward and continues to engage in battle with the Executor. The Executor grits her teeth as it becomes clear that the ghoul is tougher than it looks. Her attack has only gone a small way toward fully killing this enemy. As of now, she has no way of knowing just how her actions will affect the outcome of what's happened here tonight. Fucking damn, Ciel. Jesus Christ! This score is in better days, hasn't it? This is how the school's pockmarked and cratered. I can't read. It's like a small typhoon swept through the halls, starting at the bottom and working its way up. See, I may have stepped. I sped through the city at a breakneck pace. But still wasn't enough to catch up with Awkward. Battle Roar has already begun. Run down the hallway. Melodic sounds of destruction echo in the distance. I can smell burning in the air. My consciousness attempts to retreat with every step that I take. I clench my fist as I fight to keep a hold of myself. Burp. My fingernails dig into the palms of my hands, and I use that pain to spur my body onward. I'll happily destroy my left hand, my own nails, if it means I can keep my body moving. I only need one working hand to carry my knife. I reach the end of the hallway and rush up the stairs. It sounds getting louder. Probably coming from the third floor. I've almost caught up. Making it time. Still have a chance. Aqua knows about my eyes. She's a calm and rational thinker of the battlefield. Once she knows I'm here, she'll have me make full use of my abilities. She'll defend and I'll attack. Same way we played against Fluff. As long as she's able to pin Roa down, I'll take care of the rest. No matter what happens, no matter the risks, I'll break through. That's why I can't stop here. Dude, we're fucking going, dude. Holy shit. I reach the third floor. The trail of destruction carved across the walls continue on down the corridor. On the way down to the walkway that connects the two school buildings together. Force my faltering legs to move. I sprint down the corridor. Reach the end of the corridor, where it angles off to join the walkway. What I find there is a battle in its final moments. Within that walkway, two figures confronting each other at a cautious distance. On the far side of the walkway stands Roa, loitering with an air of relaxed assurance. In the center of the walkway is Awkward, slumped to her knees, her breathing heavy and erratic. But who is this person? This isn't Awkward I know at all. Far from it. Thick black lines snake across her entire body. She seems utterly drained. Her body's on the verge of collapse. It's like she already has one foot in the grave. She's not only a shadow of the beautiful flower I saw in the penthouse hotel room that night. Oh shit. I rush in. I don't give a shit about Roa anymore. I don't care what kind of traps might await me in this walkway. Just sprint toward Awkward as fast as I'm physically able. Before I get very far. She locks eyes with me. Still on her knees, Awkward turns back and fixes me with her gaze. Body won't move. The instant I meet her gaze, my entire body was frozen solid, as though I'd been turned to stone.
冷たい女だ。死ぬ思いで駆けつけた仲間を魔眼で束縛するとは。
Damn. I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense why she would do that.
共に死にたいという彼の忠義ぐらい受けてやってもいいだろう。
An amused voice reverberates down the walkway. His grin isn't directed at me, but at the kneeling figure of Awkward.
魔眼ってなんで
Why is Awkward using something like that against me? Even though I finally made it here.
どけどいてくれアルクエイド
Awkward averts her gaze from me and turns to face Roa. she says? Nothing. She doesn't explain herself to me at all. What she does is stare at the enemy standing before her. A look of pain on her face. Lose the ability to even speak. This isn't one of the effective Aqua's disguise. I've been all the way here, and yet I'm frustrated with myself for being so powerless. My body protested at every step of my journey here, prepared to go cold.
いいぞ、ようやく覚悟を決めたな、姫君。まったくもって静着だ。何しろもう後がない。ここで私を仕留めなく、無残な死体は2つになるからな。それが嫌な最後の誇りを見せる。
What will she do? It takes one step toward awkward, and another. Each time he advances, a part of his body contorts and is wrenched off. His shoulder, his stomach, his limbs. The effects only last a moment. His body immediately restores itself. He shows no signs of slowing down.
しかし、大したものだ少年。姫君はお前を逃がすために私と差し違えることにしたらしい。だが、かつての姫君なら恐ろしくもあったが、今の君はただの吸血鬼だ。神祖としての力も十全に発揮できない。悲しい。胸を裂くように悲しい。そして醜い。そこまでの無様を晒すのなら、いっそ欲望のままに落ちていればよかったのに。
This looks fucking bad, don't it?
黙れ
Awkward's voice rings out across the walkway.
一時的な物理現象の書き換え、自然現象、空間にある熱量の自由操作、神祖が持つ星の触覚としての当然の権利、まさに創造の権能だ。いかな魔術を極めようと人間ではお前たちには遠く及ばない。しかし同時にお前たちも人間には直接干渉することはできない。繁栄し、学習し、独立し、知恵ある猿として進化した人間はもうこの星とは違う分類だから。
What the hell is he talking about? Tsukihime is a planet?
できることといえば、こうして真空を作り上げ、私にあてがうことぐらい。
Bro, what the hell is he talking about?
だがこれでは足りない。加えて、今の私はお前より優れている。私にあって、お前にはないものがあるから。
Akira stopped breathing altogether. The air she's giving off feels incredibly dangerous. It's as though she's abandoned her own self to better focus on gathering her strength.
わかるだろう。そう、死の実体
Experience of death? What?
験。私はそれを知っている。お前は知らない。それが私たちの決定的な差。生きている限り生物は死を体験し得ない。それを知り得る。転生者たるこの私だけの特権だ。
Alright, slight pause there as we're hurling towards this battle. So much Roa, god damn. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's gonna be a lot of Roa today, huh? space around Aqua begins to warp, distort more and more violently. I have to stop her. I have to stop her right now. If it means grabbing her, spinning her around and slapping her across the face. Because if I don't, then everything...
人は未知を本能的に恐れる生物。それは超越者である神祖であろうと変わらない。しかし、いかに神秘を学ぼうと、どれほど長寿の生物がいようと、目に帰る本質的な死を体験することはできない。お前たちは死を拒むことでその強大な力を得る。同時に弱さを作り上げる。
What? Huh?
死を避ける貴様と死を受け入れた私。
And what, that makes him stronger? Does he accept death and she doesn't?
それがアルクエイド・ブリュンスタッド、ミハイル・ロア・バルダムヨンの質の違いだ。私は今も人として人の時代に生きている。時代から外れた亡霊に過ぎぬお前に私を罰する権利はない。
I guess this is, Kiki talking, isn't it? Not Roa. I hear a cracking sound. A cracking sound. The windows lining the walkway are overwhelmed by images of something else entirely.
Yeah. Nick.
Can Roa not see this? This billowing wave of energy so potent that death itself cannot trespass upon it.
それでも私に挑むというのなら止めはしない。
Bro, what's she doing?
身をもって千年の代償を受けるがいい。その後、そうだな。やはりこの体の目的をゆっくり果たすとしよう。
Like that, Roa switches between normal teeth and then shark teeth. I guess that's the distinction between Roa and Shiki. So you know which one is talking, I guess. The corners of his mouth twist upwards. His smile, the sharp sliver of a crescent moon. Roa has finally turned to rest his gaze on me. He said that he would save her killing me. That he'd follow through on the vendetta carried by his body. Hiki.
つまらない。交渉はそれで終わりか、ゲロ。
What? Aqua's surroundings transform. It's as though her desires have altered the blueprint carved into the memory of the planet itself, rearranging its constituent atoms, its atmosphere. Not on the near side, huh?
確かに、私は堕落した。
But that's okay. She declares silently. She takes a steadying breath. It's so confirming once again in her heart that she doesn't regret it one bit.
消えろ。お前に私の指揮は殺させない。
Lines that go hard, honestly. Damn. Damn. The world is turned upside down, replaced by an unfamiliar landscape. From my position outside the universe she's created, I can feel an invisible pressure beating down on me. I begin to imagine the fear that Roa must feel, trapped as he is within that space. Oh.
輸出基盤がエーテルが存在しない。
Are you fucked now, buddy?
待て、これでは魔術が成立しない。魔力枯渇どころではない。秩序そのものが未完成だ。これではまさに。
Awkward solemnly raises her hand. My voice won't come out. This is bad. This is really bad. At this rate, she'll kill Roa. If she does, she'll also die. These last vestiges of her, barely clinging on as it is, will be lost without a trace. Even tormented by this knowledge, I still can't manage to call out to her.
そうか、これが天体をなすもの。私のパンティオン、私を堕落させた原初の一。
Huh?
祝福あれ、祝福あれ、祝福あれ。間違ってはいなかった。私の理論は間違ってはいなかったのだ。
The crushing weight of despair. The vampire howls ecstatically. Look of pure contempt. She eradicates the man as though swatting an insect. GG's. I get GG no re, I guess. Damn. Nope, my eyes. Roa's body's nowhere to be seen. It's disfigured, torn to shreds, and flattened. The walkway is back to how it looked before. It seems the vision I saw was only temporary. The walkway itself hasn't changed. The only difference is that now, what's left of Roa are his ankles. However, it's not so easily won.
まさしく魔の王、人知未だ及ばぬ空を覆う天外よ。
I retract my statement. The ankles move. A splashing sound. They begin to walk on their own across the sea of blood. As they move. Oh. With each step they take, begin to regain their shape. The ankles sprout thighs, the thighs knit together to form hips, and from there a torso, then two arms. Bro, I need this to be animated again so fucking bad. Dude, I need a modern anime of Tsukihime so fucking bad, dude. Jesus.
術者が滅びようと発動する自動映射。近年において完成の域を。
So he had a backup plan in case he died. Oh goody. My voice doesn't reach her. Still on her knees, Aka no longer even bothers to lift her head. Roa had fucking guts? Who did it? Who put guts on him? Anna, was it you? Anna, did you put guts on him? Did you give him one guts buff just in case? Oh my fucking god. Why? I thought it would be fun. No! This is horrible!
私にとって肉体の死など通過儀礼をする。
This is not a haha funny moment.
仮にこの場でこの肉体が死滅しよう。ロアはまた人の世に帰ってくる。
Well, yeah, but we'll deal with that later.
死。私こそ完全な不老者。私が知っている。死。あの闇を。実家とくぐり抜けたあの虚無を。 危ない危ない。やはり今夜を選んでおいて正解だったな。満月でなければ足首からの蘇生などできはしない。
All because of the full moon? Fuck.
そして姫君、お前はこの傷からは蘇生はできない。
Ah.
私の爪はそこにいる男と同じ能力だからな。
Oh. Wait, his claws. So not his eyes? You know? You regret what you did, didn't you? You regret this. Yeah, you might have made a mistake now, huh? Giving him guts. Now Ock's gonna die. You realize what you've done now, right? Yeah. It's over. My body won't move. My voice will reach her in time. Having fully revived to its original state, Roa slices Awkward across the stomach. He does it effortlessly, so simply severing a line. There's no rending of flesh. There's no spilling of blood. Awkward crumples to the floor.
これが死を体験した末に得た力だ。皮肉な話だが、私自身もこれの使い道はわからなかった。サンプルとして享受してくれたのは彼でね。何？コツさえつかめばどうということはない。幾度死を見てきた私にとって、物の死を読むことはそう難しくはないことだ。
Well, speaking a triumphant voice, Roa kicks Awkward's body away. Sends her flying in my direction. Body moves. Awkward's mystic eyes must have lost her hold over me. It should mean that her powers have failed her. Shaking off that line of thought, I take her body in my arms. As soon as I pick her up, a shiver runs down my spine. Awkward's body is frighteningly cold. The heat she still manages to give off is barely that of a candle's flame. Put on my glasses out of an instinctive fear. Roy's still right there in front of me. I couldn't care less about him. Right now, all I want to do is save Awkward. My controller's stuck. I call her name. Her closed eyelids slowly flutter open, as though she were waking from a deep sleep. Ad break. Yo, perfect timing. Well, Anne, do you think it was funny? Was it really worth it in the end? Giving Roa that guts? Was it worth it? Not anymore. Now it's not funny anymore, man. It's not funny.
かっこ悪いとこ見せちゃった。
Her cherry attitude is beginning to fray around the edges. Even so, Awkward smiles enchantingly.
この何バカなこと言ってるんだお前。どうしてこんな。
The voice catches in my throat. To say something more, something better. My mind is an absolute mess. I mean, just how am I supposed to remain calm? The body heat I feel as I cradle her in my arms is already desperately faint. If I hadn't put on my glasses, I'm sure I'd be seeing something that would give me even more cause for despair. That's something that I never wish to see.
どうして
Those useless words are all that I can manage. Growing more and more frustrated with myself. I embrace Awkward harder than ever before. But she doesn't embrace me in return. There's no strength left in Awkward's body. All she can do is put on a happy-looking smile.
嘘だ。
Right. This must be a joke.
どうしてこんな。どうして一人でこんなことするんだよ。俺たちは仲間だろ。協力するって、最後まで助けてやるって。
そっか、そういえばそうだったね。なんか忘れちゃった。
忘れるなよそんなこと。これじゃ俺は最低じゃないか。お前を助けるって言ったのに。ちゃんと助けるって言ったのに。
そんなことないよ、シキ。私、あなたにいっぱい助けてもらったもの。だから助けてもらうのはもういいんだ。
She smiles painfully with blood-flecked lips.
だからお礼にこれぐらいはしなくちゃって。
Go back! Unfortunately, if I look at the chart, there's only one timeline, brother. There's no changing this reality. There's no change in this timeline. There's only one. Like, it's nothing can be done.
ちょっと無理しちゃったけど、最後にロアから指揮を守れてよかった。
I'm speechless. Awkward's eyes no longer see anything. She hasn't noticed her own wounds. Now she realized that Roa's still alive. For her, time had already come to an end the instant she delivered that blow against Roa. That's enough. Please stop. I can't speak. My throat refused to form words. But even so, I need to uphold her dream.
ありがとう。助かっ。
I feel like I'll go insane. I couldn't even lie to her convincingly. color begins to fade from her eyes. Body heat is steadily ebbing away. Going to lose her. Really going to let her slip away like this?
Arcade.
に
俺の血を飲め。そうすれば力が戻るんだろう、お前は。
She uttered those words without thinking. Aqua doesn't say anything. Instead, she responds so feebly that it's almost incredible. By shaking her head.
なんでまだ怖いとか言ってるのか。いいからよく聞けよ。前に言ってたよな。もしも鳥や魚に自分と同じぐらいの知性があったら食べられるかって。俺は食うぞ。食わなきゃ生きていけないからな。生きるために奪うことは自然界じゃ当たり前のことなんだろう。
These are the words that she herself had said. But despite that, she shakes her head, a look of sorrow in her eyes.
私もしもの話って好きじゃない。
Words of rejection. Those were words that I had always said. She told me this herself. That she liked what ifs and hypotheticals. That they made her feel like there was some kind of salvation out there.
そうか。俺は好きだぞ。たとえ詭弁っぽくてもさ。それなりにどこか救いがあるような気が。
Salvation out there somewhere. That's what I wanted to say. But there's a lump in my throat. Because of it, I wasn't able to get those words out clearly.
そうだったね。けど今はそれよりもっと欲しいものがあるんだ。
欲しいもの。いい。何でもしてやるから。言ってみろよ。
シキにね、キスして欲しい。
Is that it? Is your one wish really for something so simple? I pressed my lips to hers. There was none of the sweetness, none of the tenderness that was present the other day. It was simply me touching her cold lips with my own. A kiss without warmth. Nothing more. After I draw away, she smiles from the bottom of her heart.
よかった。憧れてたから、こういうの。
そっか。変なものに憧れてたんだな、お前。
なんだか嬉しい。たったそれだけのことなのにすごく気持ちよかった。ずっと長く生きてきたけど今ぐらい幸せな時間はなかったよ。
That's why.
このまま消えてなくなってもいいかなって思えちゃった。
She murmurs those words. As she finishes speaking, her body goes cold. There's no response, even though her body's still there. Even though it still lulls softly in my arms. Even though my eardrums still let I remember the sound of her voice. Never again. Will I never be able to relive those moments with her ever again? Just what have I been doing all this time? I wanted to make her happy. I wanted to teach her all sorts of new things. I wanted to show her around all sorts of new places. I wanted to be with her forever. And yet, none of those things can ever be realized now. It's over. There's no escaping the fact that she's gone now. She went and passed away on me all of a sudden, all on her own. And I wasn't even able to say anything properly to her. This is something that will be with me forever, for the rest of my life. This death, this feeling of silence that's almost enough to drive me insane. Drink? Damn, bro, what timing? Thank you. These are things that I will never be able to forget. I heard the footsteps of the man who'd been silently watching this all play out.
終わったかね、式。
Yeah, I think we all are going to be doing that in a second. I lay the remains of the beautiful avatar on the floor.
終わっちまった。
Love Roa, but he needs to die. I raise my head, face our enemy. Excuse me. We face each other in the moonlit corridor. Roa shows no signs of making the first move. My bad, you're here? Huh? What do you mean? Dang. If you mean the drink, no, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. I did feel like I needed one, so. You feel like you interrupted a moment or anything? No, you didn't. I really need that drink. The fact that it just stood by and quietly watched this whole time suggests he's ticklingly overconfident.
しかし生きていたのは予想の外だったよ。
Ro addresses me as if nothing has happened. I take off my glasses and ready my knife.
死が見える人間というものは死から逃れる術に長けているということか。生命力の強い弱いの問題ではなく、まあ往生際が悪いとも言うがね。
Bit of both, I guess. I'm not the only one desperately clinging to life here. Both he and I are barely half alive, still shambling along after we failed to die properly the first time.
死から帰ってきた者は死というものを理解できる。私と君はその中でもさらに特別な能力があったケースだ。私はこの極点に到達するまで16回もの死を体験してきたが、そちらはただの一度だけか。
Same goes for Ryogi. She only experienced death once and then awakened her eyes. Right? So that's interesting. Very interesting.
正直才能の違いだろうな。もしその体に転生していたらどれほどの異能になったのか興味深くはある。
His cadence is prideful, and his voice is grating. Simply listen to him speaks enough to give me a headache.
2つ聞くことがあって、1つだけ教えてやることがある。
Damn, okay, Shiki making big demands here. Alright. My thoughts swamped by this headache. I forced the conversation toward its conclusion.
ほう、いいだろう。言ってみたまえ。
Confidence is absolute superiority. Rav views this as nothing more than a sideshow. His response is merely amused. I'm grateful. The more he acts like a human, the more furious with him I become. In fact, I'm already so angry that him seeming human is enough to give me pause. It's almost enough to make me laugh.
1つ目に聞くことが一番大事なんだけどさ。
Okay, okay.
お前、なんでアルクエイドを殺した？
I mean...
なぜもあるまい。自分の命が狙われているんだ。殺し返すのは当然だろう。
I mean, the answer to this one's... It sucks, but the answer is obvious.
もっとも、私が欲しかったものは弱りきった姫君ではなかったが、今回の私なら最高の状態に仕上げた彼女を解体できた。だというの。その機会は失われた。一回の吸血鬼と変わらぬ真素で手に入れても意味はない。よって価値がないと判断し始末をつけた。こんな結果に終わったのは私にとっても残念だよ。
God, you're so fucking dead. When I get the chance. The enemy's lips twist into a grin. My head hurts. Now, take his life away. Here and now. Can't stand the thought of him existing for even a second longer.
さて、それでこの後はどうする？まさかその体で私とやり合おうという腹でもあるまい。無様な抵抗ほど冷めるものはないぞ、殺人鬼。
He lays out the obvious truth. Dizziness grips me, and I slump to my knees on the floor. However, if I no longer have the strength necessary to stand, instead of something I can fix my eyes on.
よせよせ。いくら私の死を見たところで触れられなければ意味はないし、その繊維は間違えている。
You don't know that.
間違えている。
そうだ。君は私の敵にはなり得ない。
So?
性能の差を言っているのではない。殺害が可能か不可能かの例えでもない。君にはある一点において私を敵にする心理が欠けている。
Out of everything he said, those are the only words worthy of note. There's no sense remembering anything he'd said up to this point, anything he might say after. I feel that the words this man just uttered embody his own inner truth.
私は君の能力を高く買っている。どうも式としての人格は消えつつあるらしい。当の式への恨みを晴らした以上、今の私は式寄りではなく、ロア寄りということか。
Vanishing, huh? Hiki? He approaches me. Hold on. With each echoing footstep, the silhouette of his body begins to melt. Am I hallucinating? Must be. He isn't actually melting. It's my vision that's starting to blur. Anger directed at him. Hatred directed at him. Anger directed at myself. Hatred directed at myself. These emotions blend together and come to a boil. The pressure threatening to blow the lid I've clamped over them clean off. What? From the other side of my brain, the cries of cicadas are beckoning to me. Something is bubbling up from the pit within me. In other words, something dreadful is.
この力は素晴らしいだろう、式。喜んでいい。直視の魔眼を所持できる者は私たちぐらいのものだ。その希少能力をなくしてしまうのは惜しく、何より我々は同じもの。誰よりも互いを理解できるだろう。
The only ones? There's a third one. You don't know her though, but you're not the only one. Or you two are not the only ones.
パートナーとしてこれほど心強い者はいまい。
仲間になれと言っているのか。
まさか仲間にしてやるんだよ、この私がな。君の意志なぞ知らない。そんな不純物はここで消す。安心しろ。その血を吸い上げ、魂まで略奪した後、私が君を何のためらいもなく死を行使できる存在に仕立て上げよう。
Doesn't matter how far away from me he is anymore. All that matters is that he's in front of me. All that matters is that he's alive.
あと一つ。お前に見えているものは生き物だけの話だな。
当然だろう。生物でなければ命はない。
Then we don't have the same ability. Yeah, then it's not the same.
命の源である箇所は生き物にしかありえない。
And in that case, we're different.
やっぱりガテンが言ったよ、吸血鬼。
And grip my knife. Vital activities. From excrements all the way to my core. come to a standstill. My brain is filled with nothing but pain. It's not enough. It's nowhere near enough. Roi doesn't know, chat. Clueless. He doesn't know. Must go beyond. I mustn't hesitate. The woman who warned me of the consequences is no longer part of this world.
腑に落ちんな。最後の言葉にしては不相応だ。
He doesn't know, Chad. He doesn't know.
まあいい。おしゃべりは終わりにしよう。どこぞに隠れている教会の女の始末もある。
Oh, because she's fighting the ghoul, you know she's here. Yeah, makes sense.
喜べよしき。私のしもべにした後の最初の相手を頼りにしているあの女だ。
Yep. Punch the table. Yep. What a stirring provocation. I'll play along. Just as you wish. I have no morality or common sense left. I can't recall my own views, my own form. The flesh that composed myself has already rotten away. I've lost what it was that made me, me. I've already forgotten what it means to be human. Hey, yo. What the fuck? The man comes to a halt. His expression freezes. Shikida domain expansion. His body, no longer rooted in the foundation called life, stiffens like a fetus.
待て。なんだこれ。
The world hasn't changed one bit. He has every advantage in this situation. Ah! He can't make out anything that could possibly threaten him. At least, not with the level of awareness he possesses.
なぜ私の足も震えている。
That's why the only thing reflected in his eyes is fear.
俺とお前が見ているものは違うよ、吸血鬼。
My body feels like it's on fire.
お前は命を見ているだけだ。死を理解していない。だから俺も殺せず、弱りきった女しか殺せない。
My brain glows white and hot.
死が見えているのなら正気でなんかいられない。お前にわかるのは物を生かしている部分だけだ。
Shiki about to do this, man. Fucking crazy. Hold on.
死が見えるのならとても立ってなんていられない。
No shot we got ad break. I can't fucking believe this. No! This is gonna be the longest 30 seconds of my life. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cringe, I know, but it's like the people, bro. I gotta let the people see. I can't go on without them. I should have snoozed it, I know, I didn't see the button. Alright, here we go. You could liken it to the moon's surface. A cold wasteland where everything is dead. See, the death of things is to be thrown into a world where everything is brittle and uncertain. Where everything is so fragile that the ground is next to insubstantial. The sky could fall at any moment.
何のことを言っている貴様
Roa's voice is shaking. It's to be expected. He can't even begin to understand my monologue. What it all boils down to is this. Our eyes may bear a striking resemblance to one another. They are fundamentally different.
やめろその目で私を見るな
Roa's voice is laced with fear. He hit the nail on the head with what he said earlier. Humans are creatures that harbor an instinctive fear of the unknown.
1秒先にも世界すべてが死んでしまいそうな錯覚をお前は知らない
Time to teach this fucking vampire what it's really like to die.
それが死を見るということだ
Seen death 16 times over? You haven't seen shit.
この目は得意げに語れるものじゃない
Back then, being simply walking around was terrifying. If I hadn't met that person, I'd have gone crazy a long time ago.
それがお前の勘違いだ吸血鬼命と死は背中合わせでいるだけで永遠に顔を合わせることはないものだ
その目で私を見るなと言っている
I hear his footsteps approaching. He's able to pull off that lightning fast strike of his. He's paying the price for using up too much of his power against Aquid. If that's the case, the outcome is already a foregone conclusion.
教えてやるこれは物を殺すということだ
This shot goes hard. Holy shit. This shot goes fucking hard. Damn. I can plunge my knife down far faster than he can reach me. The instant I do, the entire walkway lets out a rumbling groan of resentment and disintegrates. Veroa's scream is drowned out by the sound of collapsing rubble. The walkway has been killed in the truest sense of the word. Deprived of its meaning, the entire mass immediately crumbles and comes crashing down. Caught in the midst of the collapsing corridor, Veroa plummets to the ground, battered by the falling rubble. Goodness. An unnatural collapse. The part of the walkway between me and the opposing school building has crumbled away. This thread had been made of an entirely different material to the surrounding building. Probably because there's actually build up to this, then it just suddenly happening. There's been, I couldn't tell you how many hours of build up, but a lot more than what the fuck the anime did. Pushing through the pain in my head and the numbness of my body, I head for the stairs. Under the moonlight, the courtyard has been transformed into a sea of rubble. Deep within, I can hear something clattering around as it moves. How pathetically he clings to life. I'd say it's even. That's good to know. Manga and VN being pretty good at this, being pretty good with this whole sequence. His body's on the verge of collapse, but he drags himself up and over the heaps of rubble. It's as though the lower half of Roll's body doesn't even exist. That part of it no longer regenerates. Almost like it's been doomed to a fate of non-existence. Even so, the upper half of his body has managed to crawl out from under the rubble. He's still rolling around as if the depth of his body doesn't even affect him. His life force is truly something to be admired. He arrives, drenched in a pool of his own blood. He's going to reconstruct himself? Surely he will. I see. I don't want to do that again just yet. If you can't resurrect or regenerate, you ought to be able to make do by crafting a stand-in. A vampire-like notion. Sure that in a few minutes he'd be able to construct himself a prosthetic to temporarily take the place of his lower body. Make my way across the rubble and walk over to him. He raises his head and glares at me. His eyes are so brimming with hatred that it feels as though it could all come spilling out at any moment. That's rage coming from you. A hateful cry of resentment. Our body begins to rapidly grow back. The blood that had soaked the rubble around us is absorbed back into his body. So as I were watching a tape being rewound.
どっちが
Putting my thoughts into words, I relax my grip on the knife. His point is slightly to the right of his heart. I plunge the blade in with a soft thud. It feels like cutting through paper. The sensation of death is not particularly dull, but nor is it all that special. Well, he gasps lightly. This is a man who has experienced death many times, even if only imperfectly. He understands this feeling better than most people.
恐ろしくはないだろう。お前にとっては馴染んだ道だ。違うところがあるとすれば、一つだけ。今度は帰ってこられない。
Dude. Is Shiki one of my favorite main characters of all time? Wait a minute. Hold on. Is Shiki one of my favorite main characters of fiction? Hold on. Or I guess video games, because it's a game. Is he one of my favorite video game main characters of all time? Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Wait a fucking second here. Hold on. Hold on. I also need this clean shot. Hold on. I need this clean shot here too. Thank you. There we go. I need a clean shot of that too. There we go. Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. Dude, he's so fucking cool. Oh my god, Shiki's so fucking cool. I pull out my knife and turn away. His life is already over. Came to an end swifter and easier than you could close your eyes. My consciousness begins to slip away. My body's at its limit, and my mind is already long past it. I think God could warn me about this, but how I shouldn't look too closely at death. But how if I push myself too hard, the blood vessels in my brain will burn out, or something like that. Stop being dry! Yo, that's Kumi's job, bro, don't take it. I mean, thank you. Throat was getting dry, but damn, bro, that's Kumi's job. None of that matters anymore. If I was prepared to end up like this, if I was this prepared to turn into a cripple, I should have killed Roa much sooner. Because if I had, she'd still be alive right now. I've fallen, lying in a heap on the ground. I feel a pain in my ankle. I look back, I see a monster, crawling using only his right arm. Could you just fucking die already? Oh my god. Die already! He slowly drags himself on top of my fallen body. He wraps his blood-soaked armor on my neck. 17. I mean, for good! He's dying for good this time, so fucking die, bro! He opens his knife-like mouth, readying himself to bite into my throat. Yo, CL! Yo, CL! His fangs plunge into my throat. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Oh, CL, thank you. Oh, my fucking God. Help! Help me! Oh, thank God. Jesus. That was fucking close. Jesus. He's gone. Rose's body's torn to pieces in an instant.
危ない危ない。
Yeah! That was way too fucking close. Jesus! There in front of me stands Senpai, slightly out of breath. Collection of blades grasped in her hand.
とまあ、これでこの人を殺したのは私ですね。
No, 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 hey, no, 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 it was not, no, it was me. No, no, I did it. No, me. Me. Right here, Tonoshiki. Tonchiki. Shiki, me, right here. Wasn't you, it was me. You just finished him. It's much different. It's much different. You didn't kill him, I did. I don't entirely understand what Senpai's trying to do here.
ですからロアを殺したのは私です。
No, 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 you did not. It was not
そ
you.
の功績も責任もすべて私にあります。あなたになんてただの一つもあげません。
No.
なので、遠野くんは手ぶらで何もできなかったといじけて帰っちゃってください。
Oh my God. Senpai places her hands on her hips as she bosses me around. It's really unfair. Just when I thought I'd never be able to smile again, she makes me crack a bitter smile.
先輩それ詭弁だよ。
詭弁でしょうか。でも優しい嘘ならそれもいいと思います。たとえ偽善でもなんとなく救いがありそうじゃないですか。
Those words seem familiar. They remind me a lot of what Awkward said to me back when I told her that I hated talking about what ifs. A little break, thank God. A lot happened at once. By God.
そうだね。なんとなくどこか救いが残っているのかもしれないなら。
Well, it's probably as he said, Ark would have stopped him from doing what he just did, basically. She would have stopped him. She wanted Shiki to live more than anything. So something like that really would be wonderful.
今は体の問題が先でした。大丈夫ですか、遠野くん。噛まれませんでした？
Except I tense my fallen body. My consciousness fades. My brain signals that it can't take it anymore. And that it needs to rest.
遠野くんってば。
It gradually grows further away. My self-condemnation, my regret, the headache tormenting my brain, the warmth that remains in my hands, all of it. All slips away like a receding fever. I have a memory of staring up at the same moon long ago. My eyes still open. My consciousness shuts down completely. Like a monitor that's been switched off. It vanishes without even a trace of a lingering afterimage. Well. And that is the end of Roa. Roa's reign ends here. And Ark is dead. Well, I guess as Shiki keeps saying, I'm left speechless. I'm left fucking speechless. Well, hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. This was a fantastic stream. This game is... yeah. This game's amazing. Dude, this game's... it's peak. What I don't know what else to say. One of the greatest games ever made, right here. That's what this is. One of the greatest stories ever crafted, right here. Peak. Yeah, one of the greatest stories slash games ever crafted, right here. That's what this is. The best game, one of the best games of all time I've ever played. One of the best stories of all time I've ever experienced. This is so much better than Fate. Any of them. Heaven's Feel, UBW, Stain. I mean, what Stain? But, you know, whatever. Like, this is so much better than even Fate. The better question on it would be even better than K&K. That would be the better question, which I really fucking love K&K. Garden of Sinners. I really love Garden of Sinners. It's such a good series. Man, this fucking game, dude. See, on that merit, I can't fully judge it yet because unlike Tsukihime, we finished K&K, right? We finished all of it. I would need to finish this game first before making such a call. I need to finish the game, and then you can come ask me if this is better than K. If I think this is better than K&K, then you can ask me. Because for the moment, I think, at least in my opinion, right? I think K&K is the best Nasu written content so far that I've experienced. Well, that's different. That's different. That's not related to Nasu at all. That's also not. I mean, it has a game, but I haven't played it. But that's different. That's different. I don't think it's weird. Yeah, we're comparing. Well, I mean, that's a stupid question to ask. That's how I'll put it. That's a stupid question to ask. Because they're not in the same category. Like, at all. They're, like, in terms of, like... Yeah, in terms of, like... comparison, they're not the same. Alright, Brute. No, it's just... They're not comparable. They're just not comparable. Because there's nothing in them that's alike, so I can't pick one over the other one. So as that meme says, why can't two legends live, why can't people acknowledge two legends at once instead of just acting like there's only one, like two pieces of peak can't coexist, Oh, hell yeah. By fucking miles, easily. Oh yeah, easily. See, you're saying that because it has Gil and Ushi in it. I'm saying this is way better, not even because of that. This is just way better. This is just way better. It's a very good story, yes, but the Tsukihime so far is way better than that. Than that singularity, it's way better. I'd say so far Tsukihime's story tramples any of the FGO stories. That's just me though. But like, I suppose that's fair in its own right. Yep. Unless she comes back. Alright. Nobody chat. In case she somehow does, I don't. Nobody said nothing. In case she does. Again, we don't know, and we gotta keep it that way. But, yeah, this is peak. Peak. Fire. Out of this world. Game of life. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Best. I don't trust it on that part, personally. It's the best thing I've experienced all year, almost. Out of every game I've played this year, this is like top 3 easily. This might even be my... Trying to think of games released this year that I've played, which would be Armored Core, Frontiers. I don't think what else. There's a few things that released this year that I've played. No, some of them are slipping past me. This is definitely my favorite game that I've played this year. Or Samurai Remnant 2, right. Well, early on in the game, so I can't say much about it. We're still early on. I like it, but we're still very early on, so I can't say much else about it. Then yeah, it's fun, right? Still very early on. But out of like the 3 big games that I most look forward to, which was, it does have a strong start. Oh yes, it does. It's very fun so far, but we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I was saying, out of like the few big games that I look forward to this year, which was Sonic Frontiers, Armored Core 6, this is definitely my second favorite. Or maybe even first. I think this is my favorite game this year that I've played. Followed by Armored Core and then Frontiers. That's next year, we're talking about the now. Yeah, I think Tsukihime is my favorite game I've played this year, easily. It's not even a contest. It's my favorite game this year. I know this didn't release this year, but I'm pretty sure the translation finished this year, so I count this as the official English release year. The Man Lost Name is this year. Yeah, it is. It's soon. Hope you enjoy it. But yeah. With that, chat. That was supposed to happen. I meant to close the game, but I was still clicked on Streamline, so I Alt F4 that shit real hard. I know, I'm sorry. I've ruined the whole fucking atmosphere, I'm sorry. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. For those who are still left watching, you haven't pressed the follow. I'd appreciate it if you did. I don't think so. I don't remember. I didn't play Ishin, so I don't know. For those who are watching, haven't followed yet, I'd appreciate if you hit that follow. We're closing in on the big 100, which will be very nice. Yeah, that's about it. The Evo VOD is actually good news. The Evo VOD is done. It's fixed. It's finished. I'm now just installing it so I can upload it. So the Evo VOD will almost be out at some point. You know, at some point. We almost got it. Sleeper's Gate 3, I'm gonna be honest, after a while. I won't lie, Sleeper's Gate 3. I think I'm a bit behind on VODs. Yeah, I'm a bit behind on VODs, but we don't worry about it. But anyway, that's enough rambling. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the whole wide world. And I'll see all of you, same time, same place tomorrow, for more Tsukihime. I don't know what's gonna happen. Only one way to find out. And I'll catch you all then.